BuckeyeHuddle.com, Southern Swing continuing. Yesterday we made our first ever stop at a Mississippi high school. Today we are making our first ever stop at a Baton Rouge area high school. Baton Rouge Catholic. You may have heard of this guy, Blaine Bradford. Big time safety prospect, Ohio State commit. Blaine, just got done with spring practice. How's your spring going?
Yeah, spring's going well. Got a lot of young guys. We lost a good bit of our team last year. A lot of young guys stepping into roles that they haven't done before. But everybody's working hard. Everybody's preparing the right way.
Yeah. More of a leadership role for you this year? I mean, I'm sure last year probably too, but just with that young team, as you said, taking on more of a leadership role this spring?
Yeah, definitely. With losing a lot of seniors, stepping up and getting people to step up with you on both sides of the ball is a big deal. That's really needed in this program.
Well, let's get into it. I think you surprised a lot of people when you committed to Ohio State back in the spring. I think more than anything, maybe the timing of it.
Right.
Did you know you were going to do that going into the visit?
So it was kind of like I knew a little bit, but I wasn't really 100% sure until I got there and I really felt it. And that's when I kind of decided.
What did you feel? What made you do it?
Man, it's a feeling that you can't really describe. It's almost like God telling you you have to do it type of thing. I talked to my parents about it. I've talked to all my relatives about it, close friends, and it's a good feeling.
How'd the coaches react?
Over there, the coaches were excited, super excited. I told them right before one of their practices on a Saturday, ran out there on the field. It was a good spirits in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Ohio State had you so interested? Because it's not like they came out of left field. They were up there for you the whole way. But what, for a kid that's living here in Baton Rouge, what about Ohio State caught your attention?
Yeah, I saw they developed safeties. I saw Coach Walt, maybe not so much at Ohio State, but just throughout his career, how he developed safeties. I saw they used Caleb and how he's probably going to be one of the top 10 draft picks, which is my goal. I saw Coach G, Coach Day. I love Coach Day up there. Coach Patricia. Everybody up there is really knowledgeable. I feel like I can learn a lot from them. And, I felt good about it.
How closely did you watch kind of their national championship run? Just your thoughts on that and from anything you remember from watching them? Yeah,
I think everybody was tuned in. After a hard loss to the team up north, they had a chip on their shoulder. Came in just kind of killing people, if we're being honest. So, it was enjoyable for sure.
That help you through your process, just kind of validating your interest there? Or just I guess how much of an impact did that actually play?
Yeah, besides the fact that they're a top 3 or 4 team every year at this point, them making that run really made it special. It just showed me that they can win it all. Yeah.
What were you up in the fall for some games?
Yeah, I came up from Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your thought on that environment? That was a pretty big game at the time, and it was maybe not as close as people thought it would be. Yeah. Just and Caleb goes out there and has the punt returned.
Yeah.
I'm sure you love seeing that as a safety. But what was your kind of recollections of that and impressions from that game?
Yeah, my family and I we had a great time. It's different when you're able to walk around the stadium and people know you like you're a player. You feel like you're already on the team at that point. It's just a really comforting experience. It was really fun, too. Energy was great. Even though it was a little chilly, a little rainy, people were still out there cheering. It was a good time. Yeah.
So, let's get into this. Are you taking official visits, and if so, where?
Yeah, I'm only taking one official visit to Ohio State.
I could hear the people, the Ohio State fans watching, holding their breath as you formulated that answer. So why just Ohio? This is kind of the era of commit and still take visits and all that. Why just Ohio State?
I've seen it a lot in just people. I never really understood why people committed and still took visits. I feel like if you commit, you're committing for a reason. You're committing because you're really selling yourself to that school. And I feel like it would just be disrespectful for me to go out there and take other visits.
There's going to be people watching this, maybe some Ohio State fans, maybe just fans of other teams that say, we'll see about that. It's 7 months until you can sign. You live in Baton Rouge. You're right down the street from LSU. Your brother's there. This isn't going to stick. What do you say to that?
Yeah, I would say, I'm a man of my word. At the end of the day, everybody can try. I don't mind talking to people about it. I don't mind explaining myself. But yeah, I'm a man of my word, and I plan on sticking to it.
How has the local support been, whether it be from family, friends, whatever, about your decision?
It's been great. It's been great. At first, it was a little animosity, just what's expected. People, why you did that? But yeah, it's been really good. I think people on the low really love Ohio State, even though they're afraid to admit it at times. But yeah, it was good. It was good support.
I saw your dad was on Twitter as well, and
Yeah.
someone was like, talking about, oh, this won't stick or whatever, and Dad's like, don't be so sure about that, basically. And I guess how supportive you sounds like your family's been very supportive of this, and I'm sure they were up on visits with you, but like what impressions did they get of Ohio State? Because they obviously feel comfortable, with their son going that far away.
Right, that's the main thing right there. They felt really comfortable. They saw everything I saw. Like I said, we talked about it a lot. They trust the coaches up there. They trust the city, Columbus, and they trust me. So yeah.
Do you see the Jordan Thomas?
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, I'm super excited about that. Super excited.
As a safety, there's so much that impacts you on the football field, and there's so much that impacts really every player. But your front four, obviously, but also the guys you play with in the secondary. And you guys are putting together a really good secondary class right now. I guess how excited are you about that?
Yeah, I'm super excited. BIA, like they say, we got the best in the country go to Ohio State. So that's what I have to say. Yeah.
You had a chance to sit down with Caleb Downs or have conversations, and if so, I don't want to share maybe everything you guys talk about, but are there some things you can share about how those conversations went and what he told you, whether it be about advice on the recruiting process, about Ohio State, whatever it might be, whatever questions you had for him?
Yeah, we had some personal conversations about some personal things that I don't really want to talk about on here, but yeah, he's a great dude. I love talking to him every time. He's giving me good answers. He's really smart, really intelligent, and I trust him to give me the right answer.
Gotcha. Matt Patricia is new to everybody at this point.
Yeah,
he's coming from the NFL.
Right.
What were your impressions of meeting him in the spring?
Yeah, me and Coach Patricia, I asked him. We talked in his office or whatever. Asked him one question. We ended up standing there for about 2 hours off of that one question. So, yeah, like I was kind of saying, he's really intelligent about the game. He really likes me as a player, I think. I think he really sees my value in their defense. And, yeah, I'm going to enjoy playing for him.
Coming up in June for the official, as you said.
Yep.
Obviously, you've been up several times. Is there anything you're looking forward to about the official, or probably not much you need to see at this point, but just kind of your hopes and expectations of that official?
Yeah, I'm not really expecting much. I'm going to enjoy my time with the other recruits, other commits, other people that are up there with me at the times. Enjoy the time with my family and the coaches. Yeah. And I'm just going to let that validate why I committed. Any
games you're going to try and get up for in the fall?
Yeah, I want to go up to the Team of North game. We got to get that comeback, so got to do that one, and maybe one or two more. Yeah.
As far as this other stuff around here, I guess. Was it a hard decision? Was it when you actually made it? Was it a hard decision, or was it just so obvious to you on that visit?
Yeah, it was a hard decision. Obviously being from here, it was basically between those two teams when it came down to it, and yeah, it was very difficult.
Brother supportive?
Oh yeah. He was the first person to text me when I posted
brothers
it. So,
are. Yep. Yeah. What are you working on here this spring? You guys got this great opportunity to come out here, get pads on, do all these different things that maybe some other states don't get to do. What are some of your areas of focus this spring?
So as a team, our areas of focus are just building a basis for the defense, installing the base plays, working on our open field tackling, body control, just base level strength, footwork, and communication, I would say.
What's a great senior season for you, if you could kind of map this out?
Yeah, great senior season. For me personally, all district, all state, the accolades, but for the team, state championship, of course, and just a really fun season. I want to have fun with my teammates. I want them to enjoy it just as much as me.
Enrolling early?
Trying to. Yeah, trying to.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Stay tuned on that.
Yeah, stay tuned.
All right, Blaine. We appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you
coming out, letting us come out and do this. Got a great future out here, and congratulations on everything you've accomplished so far, and good luck on your official visit at Ohio State.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sir.